we live?
That's a good question. That's for you to find out, man.
Yeah, my finger hurts. I believe it's from playing Switch a lot. Let's check it out if we're... Oh, I forgot to go live on Twitch. All right, start. Boom. Okay, now it should be broadcasting.
All right, yeah, okay. No.
And I think at the same time we should be live on YouTube. If we're not live on YouTube, then what am I doing here? All right.
Oh, no, man. What are you doing?
I don't know, man. Sometimes I just exist, and I think that's a cool thing. You guys should exist too. It's dope. All right, we are officially live. Welcome everybody back to the Loophole Podcast. I'm your host, Loop. Shut the fuck up, Loopie. All right. Welcome everybody back to the Loophole Podcast. I'm your host, Loopie. Alongside me is also your host, Jelani Muna, and we got the homie Cobra. He's not a host, he's just a homie. That's it.
Yeah, I'm less significant.
Yeah. I offered him to be host, and he's like, no.
No. I'd rather be here every now and then.
Yeah. Anyways, if you were a host, that it doesn't mean you're required to be here. It's just that you get to put your name on something.
Yeah, I don't want that, man. It makes me feel like I have a lot more responsibility.
You seriously don't.
Well, it doesn't matter if I actually do or don't. It's just like
It's just
I
how you
feel like you feel like you have more responsibility, even though you might not have.
Yeah, I completely get it. How about you're a host in our hearts, but nobody knows that?
I mean, that's for you to decide. I'm not.
I'm kidding. But starting off with how everybody's doing, Cobra, since we're on the topic of you, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Thanks for
You're welcome, brother.
New Pokemon's pretty bussin'.
I'm also playing while we do the podcast. I don't even know where you are in the thing, but Jelani.
That's not for now. That's for afterward.
Yeah, Jelani Muna, how are you doing today?
I honestly feel great. Compared to last week, I'm in a much better state of mind. Especially the fact is, JMS is finally back on schedule. So,
you've completed a full week, an entire week of just working well. And I'm pretty sure the Friday, like the episode you did last Friday, not yesterday, I think that one was working well too.
If you're talking about episode 4, I mean, that one, that was like the last one that like I didn't use the earpiece.
Hey Tux, welcome to the Twitch stream. I'm actually live on YouTube right now. If you want to switch to YouTube, we're testing out the multi-streaming because I don't stream on Twitch. And are you serious right now? Like, come on, like, because he said the fuck did. Are you serious right now, man? Bro, I can't even speak properly. But yes, I hear you, John.
You're gonna be like another white boy M.
Oh, bro, are you serious right now?
That's actually funny because we could talk about our first topic, IShowSpeed and his controversies.
Yeah, and don't ask how I'm doing.
Yeah, I was about to say before.
How you doing?
Hey.
How many weeks have we just like glossed over asking how Loopie's doing?
Bro, it's happened basically with almost every episode, man. Like even before you came into the mix, Cobra or Jelani, like, bro, people just forget to ask me how I'm doing, man.
You're just so insignificant. I'm kidding.
Loopie gonna name himself some shit like I hide slow. That's fucking hilarious. All right. I'm doing alright. Things are a little tough, but at the same time, things are getting a little easier. It's just a matter of how I choose to fucking absorb all of this shit going on with me.
Yeah. But you're going through it, and I see that you're going through it well. I mean, you don't look like it is hit you hard.
Oh, trust me, it has. I just,
Don't let it show too much.
No, it's not a matter of letting it show. I don't really care about my looks. You know, people deserve to know how I'm doing, but it's just like I gotta live with it, and that's it, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
But things will get better. I imagine things will get better. Yeah. But
Yeah.
we were gonna talk about
So,
IShowSpeed. So, is this about the crypto bullshit, or is it about like the other stuff getting banned from Sky Sports?
uh, well, I wanted to talk about the crypto scam. I wanted to talk about that first before like the other stuff, because I think this is important for everyone to know about and everything. Because I've been reading up on it, seen his comment section, his chat. I saw like a live stream of his, and most of the chat was like about him being a scammer and everything. And I want to know what your opinions on that. What your opinions on that are.
All right. Well, the thing is very simple. I wouldn't call IShowSpeed a scammer. I would just say that he does just not have experience with signing deals or doing streams with people for a price. Clearly, he didn't do more research on the people that reached out to him, which lets the people know that basically anybody can work with IShowSpeed no matter who they are, and IShowSpeed will not have a single clue about what the product is really all about. So I wouldn't call Speed a scammer. I would just call him unexperienced and, for the most part, dumb. But
Maybe also like greedy, because it's a lot of money.
yeah,
It's a lot of money.
yeah, I'd say greedy.
Yeah.
This kind of takes me back to like last year. Last year when I was popping off, I had two NFT organizations reach out to me. It was via Twitter DM, and they might have given me good money, you know what I mean? But were they going to be reliable to the people that use the crypto shit? That I don't know. And there was no really big way of me, telling it. And I was thinking to myself, like, if I ever wanted to do NFTs, I would do it on my own and I wouldn't use anybody else, because what if they've been doing some kind of like fraud or some shit like that? Like, you never know what people's histories are. So, I kind of just told them to fuck off, using those exact words, to be honest with you. Like, I could have been paid thousands. I could have been paid enough to kick off my career, but sometimes it's just not worth it. You can't accept every sponsorship that comes your way, because you don't want to be known as like the guy that scams people, but not really though, because he just didn't read the fine print, so he's making money off of something that scams people. So it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah. I think everything that happened with IShowSpeed is, I personally think that he is to blame fully on his part, because when you take a sponsorship, you're not forced to take it,
Yeah.
and you sign a contract and shit. You can just sit down and properly read, because if they do something that is not like written down, that's not legal.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that they have to write it down. So that all he had to do was literally just read it,
Yeah.
maybe multiple times, and think it over, instead of just looking at how much money he's getting paid and just being greedy and just saying yes when he probably in reality didn't even know what he said yes to.
Yeah, and it's sad, because that's a lot of like celebrities, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like you see how there's like celebrities in these mobile games, like just being like, oh yeah, we got the Spice Girls to fucking do a commercial on Coinmaster.
Yeah, but don't care about Coinmaster. That it's all greed.
Yeah,
The entire industry is just pure greed.
Pure greed. And we always say it like all the time, like, sometimes we just want to separate the Hollywood from us, you know what I mean? And mix us together in a way to properly and to just fucking like properly reestablish the industry, because the industry is full of like greed and play for keeps and everything. And in a court of law, IShowSpeed would be liable for deceptive practices if he was to ever be sued by anybody. And obviously he's gone on records, apologizing. He said, he you know, he's not smart, and that he, you know, he's gonna keep making mistakes. And you know, to be honest, it was the most genuine apology video because he didn't like fucking sit down in front of the camera going like, guys, I would
Yeah,
like
he
to
said-
apologize for stepping on that dog's foot. I
Didn't
just
he-
didn't mean to, man. And bro, I miss my mom, man.
Didn't he just like say it full on in a live stream? He apologized like
Yeah,
in the
he
middle
just-
of a live stream.
He just said it in the middle of a live stream, right? Like, I think that's, you know, going back to what we said last week about apologies, or the week before, I can't remember. Like, you don't have to make it a fucking big deal, you know? Like, as long as you've paid your dues, you know you fucked up, and you know, everything's gonna be fine. It's, you know, fucking, these apology videos are getting ridiculous, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean,
But do you think this could hurt his career in the long run?
nah.
Not at all.
He's literally gone through worse. You know, he's literally gone through sexual harassment, apparently.
He's the biggest streamer on YouTube at the moment. I don't think anything literally gonna be able to touch him.
Yeah. You know, he kind of reminds me of KSI in a way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was, okay. He started young. He's fucking ape shit, right?
Yeah.
He is fucking ape shit.
All right. But he's a genius because he knows how to use his fucking ape shit stuff. But apparently, that's how he is off camera as well. And like, bro, he's such a big fucking marketing genius. I'm not even sure he even likes football, bro. Like, I don't think he actually likes football. I don't know. He found out about Ronaldo like earlier this year. I don't think he knew about Ronaldo like years ago, bro.
Yeah. I mean, because we live in this world of you know, attention. You know, short attention spans. You know, short everything basically. So I can see him being he is a huge marketing genius. Because nowadays people just yell and scream and stuff on the internet nowadays, and
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, to go into what I've seen recently, he was, I watched a live stream where he literally was in Sky Sports, like saying some stupid bullshit, almost exactly like how KSI was at Eurogamer some years ago, and he was saying some fucked up shit about women. And IShowSpeed was actually banned from Sky Sports after, you know, whatever he said. And obviously he had to save face and like say, yeah, cool, yeah, I'm sorry, I fucked up this past week. You know, so that whole thing, like, bro, that entire week of him being in London, he just did nothing but trouble, man. Fucking Lil Nas X and everything.
Yeah.
Like, but he's a
I don't know how he got Lil Nas X.
Yeah, but he's a genius, bro, at heart, honestly. Like, he's doing something right, and I cannot hate on IShowSpeed. I had my doubts about him because of, like, the type of person he is, but honestly, I respect him as a person, honestly. Like, I think he is, like, a dope, you know, human being, and he knows how this fucking YouTube shit goes, really.
Yeah, I was about to say, clearly he knows what he's doing because he's extremely successful as of today. Like, as of now, he's incredibly successful.
Yeah, I mean, 13
So whatever he is doing, it works amazingly.
13 million subscribers. As a 17-year-old, he is 1 week younger than me. 1 week younger than me. As a 17-year-old YouTuber who, first of all, is independent because he might have a team of managers or something like that. I don't know. Everybody does at some point, anyways. But
I think he does.
Yeah, he started off
because I know he has his own security.
Oh yeah, he does have his own security, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's normal. I mean, like, you know, if you're in London, like, everybody should get security if you live in fucking London.
You
Or-
walk down two streets in London, you fucking stabbed or some shit.
Man, yeah. Or
I can't even.
is that a fucking Larvitar? Oh,
Pokemon moment.
sorry. I just found a Larvitar. Did you catch one?
No, I don't think
Oh.
I'm near that area. I found the funny Pokemon.
The funny Pokemon. All right. Going back to
Yeah.
what I was saying about Speed. I respect Speed a lot. I think he is a dope person, and I like at the same time I think that he knows what he's doing, and this is almost like a fucking carbon copy of exactly how KSI was all those years ago.
Yeah.
And thoughts on the KSI situation? There are a lot of KSI situations. Welcome to the stream, Abhishant Balachandran. That is a pretty cool name, Abhishant Balachandran.
That's a very unique name, man.
Have you seen?
Yeah, it is.
Wait, do you have the chat on your screen, Cobra?
No, I do not. I can just pull it up real quick.
So what I remember, a friend of mine was talking to me about, like, yesterday. He was talking to me about how KSI got like something poured on him or something.
No,
Can't remember all the details.
He was with MMA fighter Dylan Dennis. Dylan Dennis knocked KSI's hat like off, I guess, which people I guess saw that as a slap or something like that. And then there was a drink that was poured on Wade. From the Wade concept. Apparently that's apparently what happened. From what I see, like the camera angles and everything, and Wade gets a fucking drink poured on him.
Yeah.
KSI wants to beat the shit out of Dylan Dennis, but security's like just carrying KSI, and KSI's being like, "Get off me, allow it, fam!" Like
KSI being KSI, man.
like he wanted to beat the shit out of Dylan Dennis, and honestly, like rightfully so. Like,
Yeah.
and then Dylan Dennis walks outside. Anthony Taylor fucking barges in, and starts a brawl. You have Fred Tux fighting in the middle of all this, trying to break the fight of everybody, and that's an 18-year-old like British kid in fucking Austin, Texas, just breaking up the fight just like that, like between like two people, but at the same time 5 people were fighting each other like crazy. But
Yeah.
apparently Anthony, like, or not apparently, it shows on the fucking like footage. Anthony Taylor lands a nice right hook on Dylan Dennis and made him fucking wobble. So I don't know. It's a situation where it's like, this is not gonna matter anymore. And for as long as the contract between KSI and Dylan Dennis and whatever, or whoever KSI fights and whoever Anthony Taylor fights, as long as we see the bell ring, in the boxing ring, none of this shit will matter, honestly. So I don't understand why brawls happen, before anything is ever signed. I think the best way to, fucking do this is settle it by fucking signing some fucking contracts, man. Because these brawls are getting too much.
I think in a way it's to sell it. Like I said before, we live in this world where people yell and scream on the internet, trying to get out there. So I think in a way it's kind of like to sell it. You want to see someone get fucked up. So in a way it's to sell the fight even more, get more people to see it. I've seen this this is something that isn't new. I've seen this lots of times, and I watch wrestling a lot, so it's kind of in that way. But it's just to sell the fight even more, get more viewers to it, make more money.
Yeah. I think as we speak right now, I don't know what time the event is. It might not be right now. I think it might be like starting 1 a.m. and then finishes at fucking 8 in the morning or some bullshit. Today is the today is the Misfits boxing event number 3. And this is from the point where KSI will announce who he will be fighting. I don't know. I can't really tell who KSI could be fighting, but it could be something either big or something just to fucking, like more tune-up fights, I guess.
But do you
And
have any predictions at least?
the smart one would be Dylan Dennis. But then again, people are going to be like, oh, but he's fighting an MMA fighter, which that MMA fighter is not retired, so honestly, it doesn't even matter. Uh, there's talks about Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley, nah. um, who else? There's Joe Fournier. There's, I don't know who. Maybe Tommy Fury, but honestly, like that wouldn't last long. I can't think of anyone
Yeah.
else. Floyd Mayweather. That would probably sell more.
Yeah, that would sell a lot. I mean, after the Deji fight, I think that would be like a huge moneymaker there.
Yeah, but they can't have that same shit happen to us. I think if KSI was to get Floyd Mayweather in the ring, he would want it to go like his way. So not through
Yeah.
like the fucking global titans. I thought that shit was like sus as fuck. A fight happening in Dubai, and everything like that. He changes the rules last minute, like
Yeah.
suspicious, suspicious, suspicious.
I still think that could be a possibility into a reason as to why Deji didn't try as hard because the adrenaline dump he did stay.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew like Deji probably would have had more of a chance if he had that adrenaline still going in him if there wasn't like any last minute changes.
Yeah, because if everything went smoothly, he might have, had the time to sort of express his rage in a way, I guess. But
Yeah.
he did way better than anybody could fucking do. So honestly, I'm not tripping about it.
Yeah.
Moving on to different things. I don't know if that was my thoughts of the KSI situation in terms of what Abishanth in chat was asking about, but if there's another KSI situation, I don't know. He's fucking moving around every single fucking place in the world, so I wouldn't know what situation.
Yeah.
All right. What can we talk about? We can talk about what can we talk about, man? I had something.
You got a diss track coming up.
I do got a diss track coming up. All right, I'm gonna mention it for like a few minutes. Nothing too big.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, what's up? House for the Disturb. Oh. I'm guessing this is Luna. What's up, Luna? How you doing? Yeah, diss track. Yeah, I do got a diss track coming, and I'm not looking to get views out of it or anything, or to make money off of people's names or anything, which is why the name of the person in question is not mentioned at all in the description, title, or tags, because fucking like I make my own bag, like yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm doing something, and it's for the better of the community, and it's coming out next Friday. It's called Unthreatened, 5 minutes long, and it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for the listeners, and it's gonna be tough for the person that it's directed to. Because for the longest time, people have tried to diss that person, but everybody that made a diss track on him sounds like shit. I'll be honest, it sounds like shit. So I'm gonna be the one to actually deal some damage. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'll show him how it's done. It's all about respect, and I'm here to get my respect. What's up, Jekyll? How you doing, man? How you been? Doing okay. How have you been? Things have been tough. I'll be honest with you. Things have been tough, but I'm chilling. Team Loop forever. Hell yeah, Jekyll. That's why I fuck with you. Well, not because you represent Team Loop. I mean, it is a smart decision, but I fuck with you for different reasons.
But oh yeah, also your album, December 9th.
December 9th, The Mad Scientist. Pre-save that shit.
man.
Hell yeah. And,
Yeah.
you know, since the album is literally coming out in like a few weeks or something like that, anybody who donates to the stream through Super Chat will literally get a download of the album early because I'm that nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have high hopes. You know, especially, I mean, especially with your music career and everything. You are improving a lot, and you know, I'm gonna listen to every song of The Mad Scientist
Yep. There's
when it
6 of
comes
them.
out.
6
Yeah.
heavy hitting songs. It's never about the quantity of songs you have in your project. It's about what you're actually trying to express in those songs.
Yeah. Yeah, the quality of the songs.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity,
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
always.
You know, I have an album out there that has, you know, 26 songs in it. Are all of the songs in those 26 songs good? That's up for debate. Do I like them? I mean, some of them. I don't give a fuck who coming at Loop. You come after my brother, you come after me, and I got a wicked pen and a lot of rage. Hell yeah. And look, anyone who has been dissed by Jekyll has never made it far in life. All right? And Jekyll made some diss tracks. All right? He's probably made more diss tracks than I did. Like, well, I don't know. I did a bunch of diss tracks when I was like 12 and shit, but like
Yeah.
no, but like, you know, in terms of like since 2019, like Jekyll made more diss tracks than I did, I'm pretty sure. And anyone who Jekyll dissed has never made it far in life. And they've all just kind of vanished. Poof. You know, so yeah.
Anyways, so, oh yeah, you know, episode 6 of JMS is gonna be uploaded tonight on my YouTube channel, my Instagram account. I've been editing it since last night. It's just there's been some problems with trying to sync the audio because there's been a lot of frame rate issues. But I have it solved, so tonight you should see it, and next episode will be Tuesday, 7:00 p.m. It will be a double time because it will be a Thanksgiving special.
Hell yeah.
So
Thanksgiving. God
Yeah.
and all that. No, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm not religious in any way possible. I'm just like messing around, but
yeah, but
anyone who
Yeah,
heard Red Pill, check the album on my feet on there. Go check it out. Yeah. That was like me and Jekyll's first song in like 2 years. I don't know how the fuck we did not make a song together, Jekyll, in 2021 at all, bro. Can't wait for your new album, Loop. Have you heard the track I dropped? It's not a diss. Oh, Luna rapping? Okay, all right. That's something we gotta check out. All right. There are people that I see that I've started rapping that I never thought they would be starting to rap, and honestly, I respect everybody that tries, you know, to pick up the mic in a way. Jekyll's pen is scary when you're on the wrong side of it. Yeah, that's definitely true. Everyone who, you know, Jekyll has, you know, like, everyone who tried to diss Jekyll and had to get on the wrong side of Jekyll's pen, no one has ever walked away from it even being relevant. Like, even if they won, they've never been relevant because they never won the actual war. They just won a battle, you know. But I don't think any of them won, I'll be honest with you. But no, I have not heard the track. Can't wait for you. I made a few. Yeah, okay, I think I've read them all. But yeah, Jelani Muna Show. Actually, yeah, you guys should listen right here, Jekyll and Luna, because I think this would be a great platform for y'all. All right. Jelani Muna has an Instagram. I will send it to y'all, I guess, after the stream. He has quite a bit of a talk show. Now, in a normal episode, a normal Blue Show episode, you have 3 minutes to hop on and, you know, do what, like, talk about whatever you want or show a talent. You can rap, you could, I don't know, fucking juggle, you can fucking, I don't know, fucking do a front flip if you want, do a flip, just do anything, like, during those 3 minutes. And sometimes he has those double time, Blue Show episodes where you can, hop on and you have 6 minutes to, do whatever you want. And Jelani is all about, talking about what's on his mind and letting other people talk about what's on their minds. And honestly, it's a very respectable platform. So if you guys are on Instagram on Tuesdays and Fridays, if you're here on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm getting there.
You're right.
Be sure to hop on the JMS because I think that's a dope show.
Yeah.
Yes. My English is, fucking losing it, bro. If you ask ENC, Mackie won, but the vote said different. Bro, don't tell anyone, but I kind of don't like ENC, all right? Bro, he reacted to the song I made with Blaze the Messiah and said Blaze carried my track. It's a fucking feature where both of us are bringing, what's on the table. We're splitting the beat into, and we're fucking, it's like that whole album was a fucking family gathering, and ENC wanted to say that, oh, he took over your song. It's no longer your song. It's Blaze's song. And it's like, it doesn't matter. It seriously doesn't matter. I'm actually leaving YouTube. Tomorrow's my last podcast on here. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Well,
yeah.
I mean, I hope you enjoyed your time on YouTube and hoping to see you, elsewhere where you, feel like you enjoyed your time.
Yeah. Another thing about my show is I want to allow promotion, self promotion.
Yeah.
More so, and I say self promotion because for me, like, I don't want to do the promoting for anyone because those trolls that get you to say like, oh, can you shout out this person, and it's like a slur or whatever. So I don't want to participate in that.
Yeah.
And also I feel like it's important to self-promote because you want to show everyone that you have the confidence to be able to shout out your own brand or your own name or someone else's name or brand out there.
Luna says, for the most part, I enjoyed it, but gotten to the point I keep getting my page and lives reported. To be honest with you, I feel like that's the work of a certain group that is getting dissed next Friday. So I think that's the work of them because I know some people, some of my people got fucking mass reported because, they got on the wrong side of those fuck faces. I mean, look, I don't know how many people are viewing my stream, but, there could possibly be lurkers. I don't fucking know. 5 people watching.
What?
That's
great.
Yeah,
as long as there's one person watching, that's the best thing because someone's interested in what you're doing.
I see your link, Jess. I'll check it out.
Very positive way. That's a very positive mindset.
Sorry?
Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I fucking lost my.
Now you're saying what I said is a very positive mindset. If you have, it's good. Even if one person is watching because they took the time to be interested in what you have to say or do.
Hell yeah.
On whatever you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I meant there are lurkers, in terms of, I'm kind of stirring the shit pot. I'm just. What's up, Broodnog? How you doing, man? I hope you're doing all right. You 100% correct, Loop. Yeah. It could only be, the work of others, and it could not be in your control because the shit that has happened to other people in my fucking circle is fucking, fucked up, to be honest with you. My Twitter got shut down. The Jekyll R one or your main one? I do know that your main Twitter account, yeah, it got hacked by some like crypto account or some shit. That's what I saw from like the last time I fucking like looked you up, because like the "You'd Be Crazy" song was out, but I went to look at your Twitter account and I just didn't see anything.
So, I do have a question though,
Yeah.
and it has to deal with crypto and NFT. Like, do you think like all crypto, like everyone that like promotes crypto and NFTs, do you think all of them are scams?
Not all of them. Obviously, like the most reputable ones are Bitcoin and Ethereum so far. NFTs, that is basically your due diligence, all right, and so is crypto. But NFT, I don't see that being something that lasts long, and I can understand like it's in its very early stages. I do get that, but I don't know. I don't see a future for NFTs. However, crypto has always been around. Bitcoin has been around. Ethereum has always been around. Crypto is like the stock market. It's like, investing in shares. But the NFT thing, it's like you pay, to tell people that you are the legal and intellectual owner of an image that cannot be replicated or be shared or anything, or else you're sued, I guess. It's just fucked up. But I see a future in crypto. I mean, crypto is, like I said, it's just a stock market. But then there was FTX that happened. I don't know if you know about FTX. If neither
I
of you,
don't.
it's
Me neither.
it's a crypto company, and the fucking CEO was caught embezzling like fucking billions of dollars for his girl and some random bullshit. But now he's chilling in the Bahamas, to escape from the fucking IRS and shit. So I don't know. I didn't read the whole story. I just know that this, like, basically this guy, this CEO of FTX was basically promoting a huge fucking crypto scam, not scan, making billions of dollars off of people, pretending that like that shit's fucking charity, and embezzled all of that money. Now FTX is filing for bankruptcy, and all of the money from FTX, instead of going to the IRS, is going to fucking like the CEO, and now he's chilling in the Bahamas. Bro literally broke bad. Luna says, what do you think about paying for the blue check mark on Twitter, Loopy? Well, it's great when it actually functions properly. I paid for that check mark and nobody can fucking see it. Normally,
Took a big L just paying for it in
Yeah.
general.
No, I'll tell you why it's useful. Normally, it would say verified account. This account is verified because it's subscribed to Twitter Blue, but it says nothing. And when I go log into another account, or if you guys check my Twitter account, that shit's not even fucking verified. I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Maybe
why.
it might be fixed. Oh,
Huh?
maybe it might be fixed by the end of November, because I know that they're making changes to it.
Yeah, I hope so too. And I fucking contacted Twitter about it. They asked for screenshots and everything. What's up, Adam? How you doing, man?
Oh, what's good, boys? How's everyone going?
Yeah, we're chilling doing the Loophole Podcast.
Yeah.
We're talking about Twitter right now. So I see paying for $8 for a verified check mark is a win for networking and a win for Twitter in general. Because we're now in a social media platform that doesn't follow the everyday norm of oh, you have to be significant in order to be verified that yes, you are the real version of yourself. Verification is meant to be to authenticate people and companies and everything like that, and giving that access. Of course, there was some abuse, which is why the subscription was suspended, because they're fixing it. But it's a win for networking, because as a verified person, I can reach out to anybody who is currently verified, you know, from just anyone who is currently verified who is well regarded in the community or whatever, and I can reach out to them and ask them and for stuff and like that, you know, if they want to work together or for an interview or anything. Like, it might be something that's much more efficient than email. And to have that direct access to these people, it's a perfect, like, it's a perfect win for networking. But my shit doesn't fucking work because, according to Twitter, I'm not verified and only I can see my own fucking check mark. So I took an L, bro. Like,
yeah, this one's
I think
that is ridiculous, though.
I think it's because I fucking bought Twitter Blue. I bought Twitter Blue literally the fucking minute that the price tag changed from $4.99 to $7.99, and it was fucking like I can't believe it. Like, I just got fucking rolled.
For y'all moment.
But if the check is just to verify that you are who you say you are, it ain't anything about earning it. Well, again, Twitter before that was just, you know, gatekeeping, right? Like, you know, you would apply for verification even though you are regarded in the community or in, you know, social media or around the world. If you're regarded around the world as, you know, someone who does this and does that, 99% of the time that you apply for verification, you're never going to get it. Unless you've been mentioned in the news like 10 times a day. So it's no longer a thing about earning it. And I believe that the verified check is just a way for people to be like, aha, I'm better than you, you're not. And we finally get to piss these verified people off and go like, haha, I'm one of you guys now. Suck it. So wow. Yeah, it's a win for networking because there's no longer this fucking hierarchy of like, you know, us little guys and those big guys that are up there.
So I do have a question though. You did say, but with the verifications, like you said, this account is verified because it's subscribed to Twitter Blue. I think you told me like before that there was another version of verification that says this account is verified because it's credible to, you know, it's credible. So couldn't that still create a hierarchy? Does it list that, or is it like change? Like, does it change all of it just to Twitter Blue thing?
I don't know. I would have to look at someone who is currently verified. Yeah, verified because it's notable in government, news, entertainment, or another designated category. But that's going to be removed in a few months. And now, like nowadays, everybody who had the check before is going to have to pay for that verified check now. So there's no longer this thing of like lords and peasants anymore. Everyone just pays, you know, like, but the big guys grew and earned the check, so I still agree with the check being for high-profile accounts. Some of them didn't earn it, though. You know, some of them just, you know, had their name mentioned in the news, and they're verified for that. And there's even a case of fraud where Twitter employees were selling the fucking verified account in the fucking black market for like $15,000.
Damn.
So yeah, it puts everyone on the same playing field. Exactly. That's why it's a win for networking. Because what if some fucking genius, you know, who bought Twitter Blue is able to get fucking Samuel Jackson of all people in a video? You know, I want to be able to do this kind of shit in the future. I'm talking like I want to be able to, as a little guy myself, like, and I say little guy in terms of like to Hollywood, to celebrity, or to anybody that's up there in the mainstream in the fucking matrix, I'm nothing to them. I'm nothing but a number, and I'm nothing but a consumer to them. But if I just break that, and I get to be chilling here with fucking Mark Hamill of all people, all right, you know, just not that I ever care about Mark Hamill, but just to say,
an example.
Yeah, just to say like, yo, you know, I'm doing something that others haven't at such a low level. To me, it's more of a flex than gaining the clout, gaining the numbers and everything. Like, I think it's just much more memorable to be like, yo, I just played foosball with fucking Ronaldo or some shit. Yeah. Or I don't know. I taught Samuel Jackson how to rap for the first time in his life, or something, you know. Just someone who does something with a celebrity that no one else has ever done before, but at such a low level.
Yeah.
I'm still here listening.
It was.
I'm still here listening. I'm creating a beat for something. Ooh. Jekyll got his inspo back. Ugh. Is this related to what's coming next Friday? Yeah. Fuck. But yeah. No,
you gonna say something?
Honestly, like to conclude everything with Twitter, it's like we finally have somebody who came here to fuck shit up. Everybody's losing their shit now, and Twitter is going to succeed because everybody's losing their shit. Everybody thinks Twitter's going to die or be shut down or be bankrupt, but nah. To put it simply, nah.
Honestly, I find this whole Twitter bullshit extremely hilarious.
Yeah, people
So
are losing their shit.
everybody's losing it completely over a single little virtual image thing that is on your profile. Probably nobody gives a flying shit about.
Yeah, I just cared
other
about
than you.
What, bro?
Not you, Loopy, but like as like pointing at the
You.
person with the check.
It's because of you.
Listen here, you checkmark cunt. I'm kidding. Only you care about your checkmark, right? Nobody gives a shit.
Listen here, you twat waffle.
Listen here, you fucking twat.
But so we were talking about this on your Instagram live stream, Loopy, which I think might have been pre-loops because you know we were on there and it was like a Thursday.
It was a Thursday. Damn, that kind of brings me back.
Yeah, but I was talking about like the layoffs, you know, the mass layoffs that have been happening on Twitter. What are your opinions on that?
All right, I can just like say that shit in one sentence. All right. Elon Musk basically told employees in Twitter, hey, actually work and don't mess around. And then 85% of Twitter's fucking team just left because they couldn't actually work hard. So if you think about it, Elon Musk is doing this big purge and this big layoff to really get rid of these people who are not going to work. And someone who is a billionaire, well, yeah, I guess, or someone who wants business to be done correctly, wants people to be dedicating like a lot of their time into making Twitter great. That's the mindset that every fucking company should have, all right? Because if you're messing around for too long, you're not going to get shit done. And you can already think of writing up your fucking chapter 11. So, yeah, I think what Elon Musk is doing with the Twitter layoffs, I think is only right for most of like Twitter's staff team. Because now you got people who are remaining. It's like Hunger Games, all right? Who's the most hungry? Who wants it more? And who wants to make more of a difference in the company? And the remaining people are going to stay there work their asses off to make Twitter good. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's basically just like, put in the work or leave. And most of the people couldn't handle that shit.
Yeah. For a company the size of Twitter, you definitely would need employees that are actually like dedicated to their job.
Yeah. It's
Instead
all
of
about
just being,
yeah.
Twitter and just having your thumb up your own ass and doing nothing.
Yeah. Come on, like there's a reason why, Google is still, the biggest fucking search engine in the entire fucking world. There's a reason why YouTube is arguably the best streaming service in the world. There's a reason why
You're saying that while you're on Twitch and before you get banned.
Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm an affiliate. Oh, on Twitch, I'm an affiliate on Twitch talking about how YouTube's the best ever.
Oh yeah.
When do you stream on Twitch anyway, man?
I fucking
First day
never.
back. First day back. All the way to be like, hey, yo, you suck.
No,
Oh,
but Twitch really sucks.
Yeah.
I just had like a way of interpreting it. You have a new girlfriend, right? And you bring her to your ex's place. She opens the door and you go, haha, she's better. And then you fucking leave.
Oh, what happened to the fucking? Oh man.
What?
We should start a new group, Cobra, because I don't know what happened.
It's Pokemon related.
Yeah.
Though I did hear that some people on Twitter that were getting laid off, they weren't even notified before getting laid off. How do you feel about that?
That's bullshit. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
that's not.
I'd say
That's
maybe
not cool.
in the first no, you know how I feel, bro? That's kind of like that episode of SpongeBob where that fucking blobfish just enters the Krusty Krab going like, oh, like, what he did is in his first day he was like, all right, get to work, everybody. He fired the CEO, he fired the CFO, he fired everybody that basically ran Twitter.
Yeah, all the higher ups.
Yeah, all the higher ups. He got rid of all the people who basically were talking mad shit about him. One guy one employee on Twitter literally got fucking fired on Twitter by Elon Musk. Like Elon Musk was
Damn.
literally tweeting like, yeah, he's fired. Like
Oh my god, do you have an image or something? Like, do you have a source for that? I want to see
Yeah,
that.
I want to see that.
You
I
guys,
want to see it. If not, then if that's the case, bro, Elon is such a giga chad, bro.
No, that. All right.
That's funny.
Okay. Yeah. So the thread, I'll send you guys both the I'll send you guys both the fucking. I'll send you guys both the thread.
What the fuck was that sound, my guy?
In the DMs, all right. And I will just read the thread for y'all, as you guys have it, like, in front of y'all. I don't know if Jelani's going to be able to read it, so I'll just.
Yeah.
I'm
probably not going to be able to read it on here.
Okay, I'll just read. Yeah, I'll just read the thread for y'all, because I can't show it on screen. I'm not that cool yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I could help you with that.
Damn.
Maybe. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go with this. So, Elon Musk tweets, apologizing for Twitter being super slow in so many countries, and there's this fucking Twitter for Android employee fucking, tweeting being like, I've spent 6 years working on Twitter for Android and can say this is wrong. And then Elon Musk is like, well, then please correct me. What is the right number? Twitter is super slow on Android. What have you done to fix that? Elon Musk is literally calling out his employee for calling out his employer. Like, oh, man. Then this former employee guy goes like, maybe he should ask questions privately, maybe using Slack or email. And then some random ass guy goes like, Elon Musk, with this kind of attitude, you probably don't want this guy on your team. And then Elon Musk replies going like, he's fired.
Damn, bro.
he received his email, and then got, he actually did end up getting fired. So, yeah, and that happened with many more people who were calling out like Elon Musk like publicly and shit. And it's like, bro, you've been employed to do one thing, which is improve Twitter. If you're not doing it, then fucking leave. Why would you, like, I think there was a worse work environment for the employees at Twitter before Elon Musk ever barged in and went like, all right, time to fuck shit up. You guys better fucking work or you guys are out of here. And that's it. This just reminds me of, when you got that fucking, substitute teacher, all right? No, you know how you have a fucking teacher that goes pregnant? And so they bring in a substitute teacher, and that substitute teacher is probably the most strict teacher you have ever fucking met, and he's ready to fuck the whole class up just so people can get the work done. Bro, that's literally how it is.
I never had that though. To me, it was the opposite.
Elon Musk.
The substitute being Elon Musk, even though that he's the one that kind of bought this shit. If you don't want to do the job you're supposed to do, then you get fired. That is how it's done in the real world and in the business world. Plus, how do you explain to an employer that you were fired from Twitter, or that you used to work at Twitter until there was a disagreement and you've been laid off? How the fuck do you explain to them that you were in the right for being fired, or that like you weren't the problem? I don't see how you could explain that. How could you explain how could you explain anything other than I'm a piece of shit who opened my mouth and did not put enough work in to improve my employer's company? Or my
do they have to mention
the company that I work for?
No.
Well, if they used to work at Twitter, like they put in their CV like, hey, I used to work at Twitter, or worked at Twitter from this year to this year. Are they gonna say Are they gonna say they resigned to downgrade to such a lower payday, or like what's going on here? Like, I mean, I know you can lie to your employer, and sometimes the employer doesn't find out, but normally what an employer does is they fucking look, they look you up, bro. They search up. I know you're gonna get a job interview, right? They're gonna search up what Jelani Muna is, or who Jelani Muna is, and I mean that's fucking publicity for you, because the Jelani Muna show is all about positivity. You know what I mean? But, so yeah, if they see that you were fired because you opened your mouth to your boss, they're not gonna hire you. They're mostly going to see that you were a piece of shit who did not just put enough work in to improve the company. So it's like, you need a team of warriors in your business to even be able to fucking, run shit properly. That's why I'm in the empire business. I want to build an empire of hardworking individuals. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you were talking to me about that, like Elon Musk being separated from the other billionaires because Elon Musk is in the empire business while the other billionaires are in the money business.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of how I see my entire like everything I stand for. And I don't blindly support Elon Musk. I do know that his father was a piece of shit. That he currently has a child on the way with his stepdaughter. Yes, his stepdaughter is pregnant with Errol Musk, Elon Musk's father. I'm pretty sure that's what the headline is. I can't remember, but I do know that Elon Musk's father got a family member pregnant.
I wonder what Elon thinks about that.
Huh?
I don't think he's too happy about it, if I have to make a quick guess,
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Hey, Cobra, you want the link code?
Catching a shroomish. No, moment.
Throw it out. Actually, no, give it to me, and I will throw it out.
What the fuck? No, I want Braylon, bro. What the hell?
Nah, fuck Shroomish, man. Shroomish is like the worst Pokemon on the planet, bro.
Shut goofy ass up, bro.
Yeah, but hey,
Nothing's paralyzed.
speaking of Empire, I gotta discuss this, and I'll see if I can turn this into a short. Hello, YouTube Shorts.
Okay.
I had this idea last night. Well, I've had an idea for a few months now, but I never ever put it on paper. But of building a music group, which is not a label. All right, I do want to say it is not a label, and it is not anything that is like a hierarchy where, you know, only certain artists get represented for whatever. Nah, it's just a group of people who are part of the same team, sticking up for each other, supporting each other, and working hard to reach the top. And I'm talking about artists. You know, I see some groups out there who think they have everything they, you know, need to represent the community, but most of them are pieces of shit. And I'm thinking about the state of the community and everything. The whole YouTube hip hop community needs to have people who can represent it in the best way possible. And certain people do not have that kind of desire to keep going. And I was thinking of doing that, and I was thinking of making it a real serious thing where basically, you know, any like music release, you do it to represent Loop Squad and what it's about. And I just need people who are, you know, willing to you know, but it's not a hierarchy thing. It's just a thing where it's like, you know, you want to be part of this team. You want to, you know, stick up for each other and support each other, work with each other, keep making music together, and all, you know, just a group of people fucking, you know, carrying each other to the top. And I've had this basically with the Loophole Podcast. Like the Loophole Podcast, I feel like, you know, even if, for example, Adam and Cobra and other people are not hosts of the podcast, they don't have a role in the podcast. They are part of it by just being willing to fucking stick around and just, you know, chill out with us. And that's great because we're all like elevating each other in quite a way, you know, like one of us could be going through the fucking worst shit, right? And the Loophole Podcast is just here for us to fucking separate ourselves from what the fuck is going on in the world sometimes. So I want to do that with music. And I think if I really think about how I can execute it, I know I can do it in a way that nobody else has done it before. And the way that things are run by certain people, it's just pathetic. Hey, but I can give my endorsement. I'm going to give my endorsement real quick. I have seen a group who's been doing very well, who's been, you know, really putting the work in. TTO, shout out to TTO. Honestly, like they're like dope people over there. Blaze the Messiah, Smoke Jesus, TK Green. I can't think of any more people, but those people have, you know, never done any harm to me or anything. They're dope people. But yeah, that's just my little endorsement, I guess. But now I want to make my own group, and I want to make sure that it's not a group that's here to just stick around, or like not only to stick around, but here to sort of run things in a way.
Yeah.
Being the voice of the community in a way where it's like, you know, promoting peace, promoting positivity, mental health awareness, and all of that stuff, because that shit's fucking important. But obviously, mental health is connected to physical health. Obviously, that's something not to fucking, you know, forget about. Mental health, your mental health state is sort of translated into how your physical state is. And I'm not saying like, oh, if you're fat, you're like not happy. I'm saying like, because Lizzo's fucking happy as shit, you know? But what I'm trying to say is like, you know, if you're being stressed, you're fucking losing your hair, or you're fucking losing your mind or something like that. You're not acting the same way that you feel like you should be acting. Like, you know, it's definitely all translated to your physical health. You know, it could literally just be shortness of breath or anything. Like, you know, that shit needs to be taken care of, you know, and none of y'all are alone in the battles y'all are fighting. And hopefully with the Loop Squad music, that's a working title, but it's not on paper yet, but I'm hoping to get that working. I think that would be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's sounds like a good idea.
Cobra, I'm here for the link code if you want it.
I'm trying to figure something out real quick.
Let me know. I'll just like keep like playing around and shit. But yeah, Loop Squad music. I'm thinking about it, and these recent days have sort of convinced me to be like, well, if you guys can't fucking, you know, like if you guys can't fucking support a cause properly, and you guys are gonna be the fucking bullies of the community, I think it's best to fucking, you know, put out something that I know for sure is going to change the world in some way. And I'm hoping to establish that in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always like what you do with your brands and everything. You know, mental health is very important, and I think that's why. I mean, that's why I say that you're gonna make it big one day, because you definitely care about others, which is very important in the social media world, the content creation world, because you shouldn't be seen as a leader or a follower, but you should be seen as a friend. You know, walk alongside others to build yourself. It's all about teamwork at the end of the day.
Of course. See, I've been dissed in a track, all right? Like, I have been dissed in a track about 2 months ago, and I never realized that I was actually dissed. Because people never told me that I was dissed in a track, and I would never really care enough to even check if I was dissed or not. But what was said in those lyrics kind of made me think about something that really made the person that dissed me sound like a complete fucking idiot. He's very concerned about the idea that my views and my name is fading. That I don't got the views and I don't got the name recognition. If I was here for my name, if I was here for only my name to be spread around or to have more views, I would have deleted my channel a long time ago. I would have done that. And I would have never even done anything I do today. To think that, oh, your name is just no longer being relevant is a valid argument is just purely preposterous. It's just not right. It's not correct. Now, obviously, you can say whatever you want, all right? I do understand that there are people who are not relevant in this scene anymore, but I don't think that that is purely an insult, because you never know about the logistics, all right? The reason my name is not fucking, big like that, like it was like about a year ago, is because I got shit going on at home, and I want to be able to build myself a good environment around me before I start, working hard on any of this. I need to be able to fucking breathe freely around me physically, instead of living in a virtual world where I pretend that things are perfect when they're really not. So it's no longer about name, like a name being, remaining in the scene. It's no longer about views. It's about the difference that you're willing to take and what you're willing to do to change the world, and knowing that you will be great. I know I will be great. It doesn't matter if my fucking views are fading. Look, I'm 17 years of age. This person that dissed me, I think, is over 30. So if anything, if that person's name was not popping like that anymore, they don't have the time to fucking work on boosting their name or boosting their page or anything like that anymore, because they got lives to lead. They're married, they got children, or they got jobs, they got fucking shit like that. Their lives are basically already built, all right? The foundation has already been set, and they are living lives happily. And I'm sure they are great providers for their families. I'm sure they are wonderful to their families, and I respect any parent. I do. I respect any parent. However, sometimes, I don't respect the message that some of these people bring, and that's it. And I'm just here to call them out, and I'm here to sort of, in a very logic way, to fucking burn them to the ground, because something like this does not deserve to stay in the community at all. So I could be tossed around in a chest, laid to rest, fucking name fading, they're gaining, or whatever, like dumbass like nursery rhymes. But I know what I am. I know what I can do. I know what I want to do. And I know how I can reach there. Reason why I haven't done it yet is because I don't have a good enough work environment for me to be able to execute what I know. And they're never going to see that. And once they do, they're going to wish that they got on my good side. And that's about it, really. I haven't made any diss tracks in a while because people actually knew not to fuck with me. But now some shit's fucking going on. I gotta fucking prove my point, make my mark and everything in the game, and it's just whatever, honestly. But yeah, I know I will be great. And these people don't know if they will be great because they're basically in the middle age, and some of them are nearing the end of their lives. So I'm young, all right? I was born with a camera in my face and a keyboard in my hands, all right? So I'm basically meant to do this for the rest of my life. I was born building an empire. I was born building and setting foundation for this. It was meant to be for me. Some of them, they just woke up one morning, had an epiphany being like, "Oh, Gertrude, what if I became a rapper?" Gertrude replies, "Bro, you're 30 fucking years of age." Okay, no. Look, this is going to sound fucked up, but bro, you are literally a forklift driver. Shut the fuck up. You are never going to be shit. All right? Something like that, all right? And, some of them woke up thinking like, "Oh, I've had an epiphany." And some of them don't fucking make it out there because they think that because they're older, they can tell us little guys how to fucking run shit when I've never seen them fucking run anything in their lives. So that's why, people talk about my age all the fucking time and never have a valid reason why. So I don't know. And no offense to anybody who is over 30 years of age, still rapping and shit like that. I don't mean to be like demoralizing or anything. What I mean to say is that some people talk a lot of fucking shit for someone who has been around, who has made it clear that it's not meant to be for them. And it really isn't. Is Adam still here?
Oh, sure, man.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just muted.
Oh, okay. All right. It's all good.
But it's it's just something that will always happen, even when, like, as you get bigger on social media, more of those 30-year-old people that you talk about, they're gonna show up more. They're gonna hate on you. They're gonna diss on you. But the more important thing is, if you know yourself and you believe in yourself, they can't touch you. They can't do anything to you, because you know you know your own self-worth.
Yeah. And this doesn't apply to only me. This applies to you. This applies to, and it's not only in terms of like content creation or music or anything. I'm talking about anything that goes on in y'all's lives, all right? Y'all's fucking path in life. It could apply the same to you, Jelani. It could apply the same to you, Cobra, and Adam, and Jekyll, and Luna, and everybody who's been in the stream. Everything could apply the same to y'all. There's always going to be somebody that's going to fucking try to take you out of this path, and it's your job how you react to it, and it's your job how you fucking choose to handle the situation. But most of the time, you're going to want to fucking stick around and prove them wrong and fucking, do something new every day, because it's fucking, bro, this life is fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
They're building fucking rockets that land on themselves. They're fucking building fucking microchips on chimpanzees, bro. I'm just saying, like, the world is made of shit that you can't explain why they fucking built it, but they did, and it's gonna be the same with fucking all of us.
Oh, I will say this, is that the people that only care about views and name recognition on social media are not doing social media right. Because if you only solely care about those things, then you go irrelevant. And I say this because it should not be the main focus. The main focus should be if you're having fun with it, if you know that what you're doing is making a change, because that's how you get out there. That's how you get your name known out there. If you are having fun and you're making a change in the social media platforms that you're using.
Yeah. And I do want to say this, all right, to anyone who wants to start off in music or in YouTube, I will just say this. If you are if you are doing YouTube, and I'm talking about those who start off, all right, those who start off, who don't have a foundation, who haven't made any business or anything. I'm not talking about the higher ups who have already monetized their content and everything. I'm simply talking about those who, just basically, are starting out. If you think that you can only do music, especially music, but music, content creation, or YouTube, or streaming as a means for only profit and that only, or view count or whatever, retire. All right? Music and streaming and content creation is not something where you go like, oh yeah, I just want to do this because I want to make a profit off of it. No. If you're not invested in what you're fucking creating, then what's the point of people even wanting to fucking listen or watch your stuff? If you're not fucking invested in what you're doing, why are you doing it? There's no point. It's like, why would I want to work at McDonald's if I don't want to fucking flip a burger? Why would I want to be a janitor when I don't want to fucking clean no toilets? Obviously, you get a job because you want to make some quick cash and shit like that. I get that. But we're talking about music and streaming as an art form. You think people who paint want to only paint for profit? No, they want to paint because they want to express themselves.
Yeah. But as also when you get a job, like when you have a career, you also got to be in it because you want to be there. Yeah. Like people that are like in the medical field or in any other type of fields, they're there because that's what they want to do in life. They're not there just to make money, because it's very stressful making it in the medical field or in other fields like entertainment and all that. So you got to dedicate yourself. That's why doing it only for the money is not the way of looking at it. It's the worst way of looking at it because, I mean, doing it for money is the default.
Yeah.
That's why jobs exist, just to make money. But you have to be passionate. You have to make it. You have to have a passion for it.
Yeah.
You want to be there. You want to make it so that you want to show up there.
Yeah. See, here's the thing about employers and employees, all right? And this is why I respect employers and employees more than I respect the school system, for example. You are not only rewarded for the work you have done, you are rewarded for how much of an asset you are to the business. You are rewarded for, can people count on you? Can people rely on you? And can people see you as the guy who, gets things done? Are you expressing your manners correctly? Like, hello, yes, please, thank you, have a good day, all of that shit. Like, that, like, the company's image is literally basically the stock of the fucking company, all right? Like, like how we're talking about stock market. If, for example, Tim Cook says the wrong thing, I know that Apple stock will go down. I remember when Elon Musk said something bad about Bitcoin, everybody fucking panic sold and Bitcoin went down. So
Yeah.
it's all about whether you are useful and an asset to the company. If you're nothing to the company, but you're just somebody who, gets the task done and is waiting for the payday, no, you got to make the fucking payday worth it. You got to make the payday, like, worth it for the person who is employing you. Because there's a difference between paying somebody, for example, $2,000 a month for doing a specific work with care and with enthusiasm and hard work and determination and dedication and all of that, and paying $2,000 for someone who is about none of that, but is only just getting the task done. There's a huge difference, all right? If you don't like where you are, you can always fucking leave. And again, this is what happened with Elon Musk and the people that worked at Twitter. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're doing the task. It matters if people can rely on you. And and people don't see that. And look, I've never been employed before anywhere outside my fucking personal space, basically. I have been employed by YouTube because I've earned it. I am an employee of YouTube, and I'm also an employee of Twitch, basically, because I'm an affiliate. But I'm also a YouTube partner. Because I've earned it. I've shown YouTube, basically. Think of the requirements, like the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours, as your resume, as your CV. All right? People complain about that, but don't see the bigger picture. You have to pay taxes based on the money you make on YouTube. And YouTube doesn't want people to know that. Why? Because YouTube is a job. You are an employee of YouTube. And you have to be ready to put in the work to, first of all, meet those requirements, but also keep going on YouTube and making, the ad revenue is basically your paycheck, all right? And you have to earn that based on your commitment to content creation, basically. It all depends on that. Me, currently, my shit's going slow as fuck. So I have not received a check from YouTube in over 4 or 5 months. I'm very close to receiving a check because I'm almost meeting the threshold. I'm going to get paid soon. But, like, I'll be honest with you. If you're not putting the fucking work in, you're not going to get paid by YouTube. That's simple as that. And that's how it is for fucking every fucking job out there. So,
Yeah.
It's no surprise.
Like, I'm going to say this. At my old job, I was there, but I wasn't enjoying it. I was always stressed out. Didn't like to interact with the boss. So instead of just staying there only for the money, I left because I felt like I knew for sure that I wasn't going to enjoy it. So why be there? Just
Yeah.
why be in a place where I'm just gonna be stressed out, wondering what's gonna happen, not knowing what I'm gonna do next, and just being stressed out about looking lazy in front of the boss when I don't have any idea of what to do next. So I just decided leave, but I was respectful about it. I
Mm.
told them that I was leaving for school, though I know for sure that I'm never gonna text them ever again about going back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's I mean, I did make I did make good money.
Yeah.
I made I mean, it was only minimum wage, but I saved that money to spend on the equipment that I have today,
Yeah.
and I'm invested in what I want to do with JMS. I'm invested in it, and I don't look at it only for the money. I look at it to
Yeah.
help other people
Well,
out there that want to be helped,
you
that
cannot.
want to be on there.
Yeah. Like, even if you were to look at it for the money, you can simply not, because you have not made a single penny from the Jelani Muna show. Just
Yeah,
like how I never could have looked at it from the money, because I have never turned my brand into a business. And I see YouTube as a business. I definitely do see YouTube as a business, but at the same time, I love it because I truly enjoy what I'm doing. And I like most of what I've earned from all of this, I've always given, and I've never taken all that much for myself. All I've taken for myself from my YouTube pay is the mic,
yeah,
because I know that I need a fucking good quality mic, and really, something good, like entry level in a way, even though this is far from entry level, but um, just to you know fucking record some good music, for example. So with the whole, like, buying your equipment and everything, that's cool. You're investing into your equipment, but for as long as you have not made money from the actual thing that you're investing into, then you cannot look at YouTube or the Jelani Muna show or anything else as a business.
yeah,
Uh, I can, because I mean, now, like, I'm monetized. I've been monetized for over a year and a half, and it's not like a lords and peasants like thing. It's just more of like, if have you invested enough into your craft that you're gaining from it, and eventually you will gain from it, and you will get the monetary value of basically what you're worth. And from that point on, it will turn into a business, and you're going to want to keep it going for the rest of your life, or full time, in a way, um, if you want to keep going with it. Obviously, it's all about commitment.
yeah.
I
But
I
I'm
pro-
just,
I
I'm
pro-
just. Oh.
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, even if I do make money off of the show, I'm not gonna look at it as the only reason why I'll continue on doing it. I just see it as, it's good to make money,
Yeah,
but that's not the purpose as to why I'm doing it. I do it because I want to see other people uh, I want to see other people build their brand on the show.
yeah,
I want to have my show be a platform for those that want to advertise, or that want to just talk, or show a talent, because it's important. I mean, that's how you make it out there in the world. You have to show what you're capable of anyway. So, I could have my platform be like practice in a way. You
yeah.
practice your skills, and maybe eventually, if you join the show enough, you can improve on your skills, and you could make it out there.
Hmm.
And I think it's also good for me, as a small creator, because I'm growing with those people that are also trying to grow as well.
Yeah,
So
of course.
it's like the same level. It's at the same level, and it's all good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, see, I, I predict, though, that you will one day get monetized, and you will one day gain, like, have some sort of monetary gain for the Jelani Muna show, right?
Yeah.
And I predict that this is going to come from YouTube. It can only come from YouTube, unless you accept donations in a different way. Like if you open up like a Cash App account or something like that.
Yeah.
Who knows? Like how you're gonna approach this, but I believe your first monetization process, I guess, will be through YouTube, and from that point on, you're gonna be you're gonna want to be the person that people work for, instead of being the person that works for people. You know what I mean? And that attitude is going to build up in your head, and once you have the means to make a business out of your the one thing that you love doing the most, you're going to have this even bigger attitude of a leader. You're going to feel like a leader, I'm telling you. Why? Because you know you can gain something from this. You can keep the lights on, for all I know, just because you have a commitment to something you have built from the ground up for all of those years. And trust me, I understand, it's not about the money. Like I said, if it was about the money, I would have fucking been gone to the fucking Bahamas and shit. You know what I mean? But it's all about spreading the right kind of message. And if you're ready to spread some kind of a message, then you can use your business, your platform, your reason to, I guess your main source of income. You can use that to make a difference. And that's how I've approached it. I've used my platform and my business to help out. That's it.
Yeah, because I think about these two words, untapped potential.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I believe that there could be a lot more that could be, because in a way, like as you said to me, you don't see anyone else doing something like this. And so, because of that, there's a uniqueness to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that there are going to be people that are going to want to know how I do it. And maybe I could give it all away, and maybe that might cause some competition. But I don't like to think about competition. I like to think about cooperation, helping other people out, more than just fighting other people.
I have a feeling like I could probably turn the Loophole Podcast into, like, see how I'm doing it with Twitch? I could probably do it for Instagram. You told me, you told me about this app that you can use a stream key to stream to Instagram. I don't need guests on my Instagram, you know what I mean? So I can probably do that for the Loophole Podcast. And you have access to the podcast account, unless I forgot to give you the password for it. But everyone who hosts the Loophole Podcast has access. So yeah. Yeah. See, but I'm willing to go on record to say, like, obviously you've given me a good idea, but obviously, like, the only reason I'm thinking about that is because I've been inspired by you, because you have been doing this with the Jelani Muna show. And I feel like I could do this for Instagram. And once I get a little bit bigger on TikTok, I'll delete everything on my TikTok. And that will be the podcast TikTok, where I just, actually, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because see
Just
how see how I've done it with the shorts highlights?
Yeah,
You know,
I've seen.
so I could do the same on TikTok. So yeah,
Because, as I'm saying, I feel like Instagram Live, not too many, because, like, it's so difficult to try out Instagram Live because of how limited it is. Once you try and break those limits, you realize that there's potential with it that not other people see. I spent, like, at least, like, 2 years on making JMS possible. Ever since I first tried to do the show the old way, I was thinking about this day. I was thinking about the day where I could have what JMS is today. And
yeah,
I'm glad that I was able to achieve that because I never gave up on the idea that it could work out.
yeah.
Um, you know,
Hmm.
I I just say there's so much potential that I feel like not too many people are seeing because they try out the simple way. They don't spend as much time on the advanced way that.
Did you cut out or something?
Oh, well, if I did, I'm gonna say
Something about like
people.
the simple way. You cut out from like
Yeah,
advanced and simple way.
okay. Like people only see the simple way of Instagram Live, which is use your phone, go on Instagram, just do all that. But with me, I want to use computers. I don't want to use phones because that's too simple. I want
Hmm.
to try the advanced way. I want to
Yeah,
try things that no one else is doing, and that's why I feel like JMS will also be a success because I go the extra mile. I don't give up on something that can be used uh, that could have a huge potential to it.
yeah, of course. And
Yeah,
you're definitely going to be paving the way for quite a lot of others who may have the same idea as you. All right, because look, we now have 8 fucking billion people who live in the world now.
yes.
So I can't say 7 billion anymore, but we have 8 billion people who live in the world now.
Mm.
Do you genuinely think that there is not anybody else who has the same idea as you? Come on, somebody must be thinking about a way to do it, but nobody else do it like you. All right,
Yeah.
and
Well, I mean,
it's only going to
well,
be you're going to be a source of inspiration, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I do know that there are other people that have had the same idea because I've looked up so many ways to see if anyone else has done it, and some of them are close. I've been reading a lot, but they haven't been able to do it. Like they haven't been able to do it. So it's so I I wanna so can say I can say that I have officially done what loads of other people have wanted to do for years on Instagram Live.
Of course, and
Yeah,
it, if you find it to be fun and it's something you want to do for like rest of your life or something like that, obviously that's something that only you can decide. But if it's a commitment that you're willing to take, and a cause and a message and everything like that, it takes quite a lot to want to spread that cause, and it takes you know life experiences and shit like that. You can't just pull a cause out of your ass. Like I said, like if it's something you truly believe in, you're gonna want to stick around to it for a long time, and yeah, you can you can pull it off easily,
yeah.
easily.
Though I do want you. I do want help in the networking aspect. The advertising aspect.
Okay.
Because yeah,
Well, see
because
see how we just had Jekyll and Lunatic in chat. Jekyll has been a
yeah,
friend of mine for since the beginning of my fucking career, bro. Like, or I'm talking about the beginning of the Loopy channel. All right, this channel that we're in right now, because I've had so many fucking channels before, all those years ago. But Jekyll has fucking seen it all. All right, 2019. I was friends with him like maybe like October 2019, somewhere there, I had only 14 subscribers. 14. All right. And I know that numbers are not a means of being like, oh yeah, clout and all that shit. No, it's a means of sort of like a measurement of time. All right. A measurement of,
Yeah.
like, sub count is not like how relevant or famous you are. It's a unit of measurement of time, of basically how long you've been around in a way, and what difference have you made to the world. And Jekyll has been there since the beginning, and I don't see him ever, turning on me or anything. Like, he's one of the most genuine people I've like fucking met in this whole scene, and has never fucking sucked up on anybody. All right. So yeah. So they will know about the Jelani Muniz show, and I will make sure they know about the Jelani Muniz show, because that's the fucking, that's the point of us fucking sticking for each other, and even if,
I do know,
even if one day Cobra's dumbass decided to wake up and think of something fucking innovative to do, I'll fucking stick up for him and show, and show the people what he got going.
Oh man.
Maybe in one blue moon at some point, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And eventually it will get to the point where maybe I could hire people. I want to be my own boss. I want to be a boss with it.
Yeah.
So if
obviously,
even though I don't,
you can't skip to the good part, though. That's for sure. You cannot skip to the part where it's like, you can't instantly be your own boss. Obviously, you've started from a point where you've worked for other people. You've already worked for other people. You've already had a job, and you're gonna have another job, because that's, you gotta know how the work scene like works and everything. So obviously, you can't just be your own boss by wanting to be your own boss. Obviously, you gotta know how the workspace works, and you gotta know how to run things. And if you can't run things, you can't be a boss to anybody. So you can't be a boss to yourself, because you can't gain from your own work.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, if.
Yeah, of course, but you'll be the person that people work for. You'll be the person that people are gonna call boss, and
yeah.
I mean, it's just that fucking simple. I mean, like, I can't really break it down like any further. That for as long as it all depends on how bad you want it, and if you want it really that bad, you're gonna fucking get it, because we all have this rage in ourselves, not rage in terms of like anger, but rage because of you just want it to be done and done right.
Don't you mean like
Yeah.
everybody has this like drive? I think that's better.
Yeah, I guess drive could be a better word.
Yeah. I mean, because really, we're going. I mean, we're in the social media world where everyone has a social media account. Almost everyone. Or most people, at least, because I know that there are some people that don't. But there are people out there that want to share. We're living that attention era that we want. We want those people. We're living in this attention era where people want attention on social media.
Mm-hmm.
People want to be known out there. People want to build their own brand, being known out there. I mean, it's exist for centuries, because that's how jobs are. That's how people make money. Getting known, getting your brand, advertising. But we're living in a world where it's so much easier to do that, to where you could just go on any social media app and just do that yourself.
Yeah.
But and that's why I want to be a platform for that.
Yeah,
too.
Of course. Well, I don't know what you guys think, but I think we've talked about quite a lot of things. I think we can properly end the podcast in a good note. This was a really fucking good episode.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like I learned from this experience. I could definitely say for sure that I've learned from this experience.
Oh, I did want to talk about something else.
Yeah.
It has been known out there that Mr. Beast has more subscribers than PewDiePie.
Yeah.
And was wondering what you all think about that.
Honestly, that's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Never thought.
Even though
about
that's a very basic reaction, but it really is for how long on the platform compared to Mr. B is absolute it's insanity. But like he pours his heart and soul into his content like I've seen no one else on this platform or on YouTube, I should say.
Okay, so
And it's definitely paying off for him.
yeah. Bro, he started off his channel fucking doing worst intros on YouTube and giant Asian stickers on the wall, bro. So
I remember that.
yeah.
I
followed him. I followed him. He only had like 10 or 20K. Now he has 100 fucking billion. See, like, wow. I didn't think Mr. Beast would have like such a corporation in a way. Like,
he's honestly a full-on businessman.
he's an absolute.
Mr. Beast is not just like a channel; it is an entire brand.
Yeah, and he has like tens of channels, like maybe like 20 or 30 channels.
He has so many employees that are not just his friends. Like he has so many people working for and with him.
Yeah.
So I cannot see his channel other than a corporation kind of.
Yeah.
But it's
A
like
very
the best kind of
philanthropic.
the best kind of corporation, man.
Yeah, a very philanthropic corporation. Because, like, spell philanthropic, Cobra.
Bro, you'd catch me dead before I fucking spell that.
All right, y'all. I think I'm going to end this podcast. You guys have a wonderful rest of y'all's days. Be back with y'all 2:30 p.m. Eastern every single Saturday. We be chilling with the homies and everything, and it'd be a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching the Loophole Podcast on YouTube. Or listening, yeah. YouTube or Twitch. And probably, due to Jelani's inspiration, to be honest with you, maybe on Instagram. Maybe.
Yeah.
If I can get it to work.
There's a lot of...
Yeah. I think it will start off. Oh wait, I could just are we able to do like posts, like collaborative posts of like Instagram lives? I need to check that.
I remember seeing something like paid partnership or something like that.
Nah, paid partnership is something else. Hello, I am doing a test Instagram live stream to see if I can collaborate with my podcast account. That way, episodes will show up on the podcast. Wow. Okay. Share. Tag people. Okay. Yes.
Share.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. You can invite a collaborator. This is perfect. That means the episodes will show up on Loophole Podcast. Hell yeah. Y'all,
good.
I think I'm going to call it an evening. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bless up and stay hype.
Reach the top.
Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day. Fuck Lady Gaga and fuck MTP and penis and brofist.